Okay, so let's talk about your yard. Have you ever looked up at those big, beautiful trees and wondered, are they actually safe? Well, in this explainer, we're going to dive into how professional tree care does more than just make your house look good. It's about protecting it from some serious hidden dangers. We'll cover everything from the day-to-day stuff to emergency situations, using Perfection Tree Specialist as our guide.
You know, it's a question every single homeowner should be asking. Your trees might look amazing, but are they secretly a hazard? Especially for folks in areas like Whittier and Downey, you gotta know that real tree care is way more than just a little pruning here and there. It's really about the long-term health and safety of your entire property.
Yeah, these are the things we all worry about, right? That one dead branch hanging right over your driveway, the branches that scrape against your roof when the wind picks up. Oh, and that ugly tree stump you keep tripping over. These aren't just little annoyances, you know. They are actual risks to your home, to your family. But the good news? There's an expert fix for every single one of them.
So how do you get out in front of these problems before they even start? Well, being proactive is your absolute best bet. And it all starts with professional trimming and clearing to stop trouble in its tracks. You have to think of tree trimming as way more than just a haircut for your trees. It's really a mix of science and art. When it's done right, trimming gets more air flowing, it gets rid of weak spots, and it actually guides how the tree grows, making sure it stays healthy and strong for years to come.
And the benefits are so much more than just about looking good. You're actually getting rid of disease, you're protecting your house from storm damage, you're making a real investment in the future of your landscape. It's a total win-win.
Okay, let's talk about ivy. It might look charming, right? But don't let it fool you. Ivy can be a silent killer for your trees. Seriously. It traps moisture right up against the bark, it blocks the sunlight they need to live, and it basically just strangles the life out of them over time. Getting it removed is absolutely essential.
This quote right here just nails it. It's not about destroying something beautiful. It's about restoring the natural balance. When you get rid of those invasive plants, you're giving your trees a whole new chance to thrive and bringing back the true beauty of your property.
Now, being proactive is always the goal. But let's be real, sometimes a tree is just past the point of no return. When it becomes a liability, the only safe and responsible choice is to have it removed.
So when do you trim and when do you have to remove? Think of it this way. Trimming is like preventative medicine. It keeps your trees healthy and looking great. Removal, on the other hand, is like emergency surgery. It's what you do when you have to get rid of a serious threat. One boosts your property value, and the other protects it from major damage. And when it comes to removal, safety is everything. This is not, and I repeat, not a weekend DIY job. The pros use specialized gear and techniques that have been proven to work, so they can take a tree down without any damage to your property or your neighbors.
But what about when something totally unexpected happens? A big storm rolls through, crazy high winds. When disaster strikes, you need someone to respond immediately to keep your family safe.
In an emergency, you just need help, and you need it fast. That's exactly what this kind of service is for. A dedicated team gets out to you, right away. They figure out the danger, and they get those fallen trees and branches cleared out so your property is safe again.
A true professional doesn't just cut and run. No way. The job is not finished until your yard is totally clean, clear, and ready for whatever you've got planned for it next.
And we have to talk about the stumps. They're ugly, they're a massive tripping hazard, and they can even attract bugs and other pests. Stump grinding just solves all of those problems. It grinds the stump down to nothing, giving you back a nice, clear, usable spot in your yard.
The whole process is super thorough and it works. After they check out the area, they just grind that stump away, leaving you with a clean slate. You can put in a new garden, grow some grass, whatever you want to do.
See, a complete service means they leave your property looking even better than when they got there. Whether it's just a seasonal cleanup or it's part of a bigger tree job, the goal is always a full refresh that leaves your yard looking amazing.
All right, I bet you have some questions. Let's tackle some of the most common things people ask before they hire a tree service. Because honestly, trust starts with being transparent.
So here are the big ones. How much does it cost? You get a free estimate right up front. No surprises. Do they handle emergencies? Yep, with a super fast response team. Can they handle huge trees? Absolutely, using safe, advanced methods. And what happens to all the mess? Full cleanup and hauling is all part of the deal. It's the kind of straightforward service everyone deserves. Okay, now this next question is beyond crucial. Before you hire anybody to work on your property, you have to know the answer to this. It's all about protecting you, your home, and the workers themselves.
And the answer is a huge yes. Perfection Tree Specialist is fully licensed and insured. And that number you see, that's not just a formality. It's your guarantee that you're getting professional, accountable service. It's total peace of mind.
This is really what it all boils down to. It's not about just a one-time job. It's about finding a local partner you can really trust to take care of your landscape and keep it safe for the long haul.
So if any of this has sounded familiar, you know, the overgrown branches, that one tree that's leaning a little too much, or that annoying stump, well, the next step is super easy, and there's no commitment at all. An expert opinion and a free estimate are literally just a phone call away. So I'll leave you with this one question. What's the one thing in your yard that's been on your mind? Getting an expert's eye on it could finally give you some peace.